Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is about Jack Leopard, and I decided to make a series of what it would be like for me and my friends, like stories if we were in the Pokemon anime. And I was like, well, might as well make the first one now. So this one might not, these might not be great because I have to do them with pictures. But the first one I did was Madoxes, and I looked up like fan-made Pokemon trainers. And I was like, whoever made this is really good at it. And I was like, I think this could work for Madoxes guy. Don't know Pokeball there. And I was like, okay, where would Maddox stood? And I was like, well, Maddox already has Pokemon Sun, so I was like, well, why not make him start in Alola? I'm not good with that kind of stuff. But, so, and Maddox already chose his starter in that game, so, of course, he would choose Litten. And yeah, so and then right after that he manages to find a cute little Pichu. What is this? What is this? Anyways, so he goes and challenges Vai or whatever it's called. And then right after that his Pichu evolves into a Pikachu. Finally. And then these two other people walk up to Maddox, and they're like, hey, we want to have a double battle with you. And Maddox is just like, Pokemon, go! So one of them has a Decidueye, and the other one has a Mega Manectric. You might be like, well, how's Maddox supposed to beat this? Maddox has a plan. Because first of all, in the first hit, his Litten evolves into a Torracat, and second, he also brings out his Lucario, because he caught one. Yeah, and Lucario, it's a pretty strong Lucario. And they're like, what's that weird glove on its hand? And right then and there, Lucario Mega evolves. Lucario's kind of shocked. It's like, what'd I do? And then once it realizes it Mega evolves, it sweeps both of their Pokemon. Anyways, though, Maddox finds this paper that reads the Tapus: Tapu Koko, Tapu Fina, Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Lili. I don't know what it's called, but I know Tapu Koko and Tapu Bulu are called. I almost said Tapu Fofo. Know how those two are pronounced. Maddox's Pichu then evolves into a Alolan Raichu. He sweeps through like 5 more of the, I'm just gonna call them gyms, even though I don't know what they're called. Pretty sure there's like 8 of them before you have to go into. I don't know. He sweeps through a lot of the just gyms, and then it's almost ready to go into the finals. Then it's like, I might need a bit more help than these 3. And then he finds a shiny Scyther, whatever it's called. Like, it's hard for me to pronounce. But he finds a shiny Scyther, and he's like, wow, this guy could definitely help, but I think I'll need a bit more coverage. But first he evolves it into Scizor, and he has a shiny, yay! Then he catches an Eevee and evolves it into a Flareon. And then it's done with all the gyms, and it's ready to go into the Elite Four. But first, he's like, I need one more Pokemon. Then he catches a Rockruff and evolves it into Midday Lycanroc. And now he's ready to fight the Elite Four. First up is whatever this guy is called. Maddox easily defeats him and the second and third and fourth Elite Four. So now Maddox is ready to go into the champion fight with Kukui. I'm just going off of what I see here. So first comes out Kukui's Lycanroc, and Maddox then brings out his Torracat. This will be easy, he thinks. He takes out the Lycanroc, but then comes out Kukui's Incineroar. Maddox realizes, wait, I didn't get a water type. Kukui sends out Incineroar, and Incineroar hits Torracat once, knocking Torracat down. But then Torracat gets up. Then he stands up. He's an Incineroar now. But the strange thing is, he's not very, like, big. Like, this is how big normal Incineroar is. Then this is him. And Maddox is like, wow, my Incineroar is different. And then he takes out Kukui's. Yay. See, this is what he expected his to look like. Then Kukui sends out Snorlax. And Maddox is like, oh gosh. So he sends out Alolan Ninetales. I mean, not Ninetales, Raichu. Boom, boom. And he's like, oh, this will be easy. Smack! KO! So Alolan Raichu kind of got, like, just smacked around by Snorlax. So Maddox sends out his Lucario. He's like, this will be easy, right? But then Snorlax gives Lucario one good smack and Lucario can barely get up. Maddox decides to Mega Evolve Lucario. This time Lucario's not shocked. He's ready. He uses Aura Blast and defeats Snorlax. But he's tired, so he changes... That sounds like he's lazy. So he's tired, so he changes back into Lucario. But he's still ready to battle. And then comes out Kukui's Braviary. Lucario gets hit pretty hard, knocking him down, just not out. There's a small flashback we see though. Riolu is waving goodbye to someone. There's this guy who seems to have just released him out of a Pokeball. After 3 days, Riolu finally realizes his trainer is not coming back. But then Maddox came along and threw a Pokeball right at Riolu and caught it. And that's why Riolu trusts Maddox so much. It shows how he raised Lucario, getting it to trust him. And then when he was ready, gave him the Mega Evolution Glove. Now Lucario is ready to pay back the favor. And he uses his most powerful move straight up and knocks Braviary out in one hit. And finally comes out Alolan Ninetales. Maddox keeps Lucario in, but because Lucario is weak from fighting two Pokemon, Alolan Ninetales takes it out pretty fast. Then he brings out Lycanroc. He thinks, oh, this is going to be fine. And then Alolan Ninetales knocks out Lycanroc. Huh? He thinks? Then finally he brings out Shiny Scizor. And then he Mega Evolves it. But even as it Mega Evolved, Ninetales dodges it many times and hits it, freezes it, and then knocks it out. He only has one Pokemon left. Alolan Ninetales may be weak to Incineroar, but Incineroar has gotten very hurt earlier. Alolan Ninetales has only taken one hit from Lucario. How is he going to win this? Maddox throws his last Pokeball out so Incineroar can come. Incineroar goes for one big flamethrower. And that was it. He won. That's all he needed to do. Now that Maddox was the champion, he was ready for everything. But then a new challenger arose. He had a lot of strong Pokemon. And more than one Mega. But Maddox said, bring it on.